Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Library of Ruina. Well, a couple of things to talk about before we start today's episode. Number one, Darkwood has officially ended. The ending really snuck up on me. I did not expect us to be that close to finishing, but here we are. I have picked out a game to replace it. It's not one that I have talked about on the channel thus far. I think it'll be a fun time. I don't know anything about it, but I know that it's been suggested to me to play by several people. And I just recently got it. It was on sale. I figured, hey, you know what? Might as well go for it, right? Game's called Omori, O-M-O-R-I. I think it's pronounced Omori. I'm not entirely sure on that. It looks fun. It's very Undertale reminiscent. If you're interested in that, it will be starting up tomorrow, not today. Obviously, today we've got Darkest Dungeon, and then tomorrow will be the premiere of the new series. So if you're interested, go check it out. I definitely recommend it. Speaking of Darkest Dungeon, boy, today's episode was rough. Boy, today's episode was rough. I'm not going to ruin it because I know some of you guys do actually watch them, and I don't want to ruin it if you watch this before you watch Darkest Dungeon. Boy, let me just tell you though, we lost a fan favorite today. Oh, we had a pretty rough loss. It was pretty fucking bad. It was pretty bad. I'm still a little bent out of shape over that, but you know what? What can you do, right? We're just gonna jump into this. I also gave Rachel a little bit of a boost.
무슨 일이야?
Unfortunately, yesterday's episode was recorded before I was actually able to get a chance to read comments because of I just didn't have the time to read the comments, respond to comments, and record afterwards. So I recorded first, and then afterwards I did comments. So today is pretty much the day when all the things that were suggested to me have been implemented. Namely, Rachel has been introduced to the world of smoke a little bit. I am trying it out with her to see how I like it. She's kind of right now anyways. I'm still in the process of working things out with her. I figured it would be, decent to try it out. We'll see how it goes. Just a heads up, so that, when we start this battle, you're not like, well, what the hell did that come from? You called me here all of a sudden. What's up?
저번에 붉은 안개의 책이 푸른 잔향을 이곳으로 부를 수 있을 것 같다고 했잖아.
Remember when I said we might be able to lure the blue reverberation using a theoretical book of the red mist?
부를 준비가 끝났다는 거야?
So you're ready to do that?
설마 개불화를 정말 책으로 만들 셈은 아니지?
Hold on. You aren't actually going to turn Kabira into a book, are you?
그런 잔인한 짓을 할 리가.
I wouldn't do such a ruthless thing.
과거의 붉은 안개를 손님으로 초대할 수 있다는 것뿐이야.
There's a few things the red mist left behind, and I could use them to invite the red mist in her former glory as our guest.
예전에 붉은 안개가 남기고 간 게 있어서 그 모습을 재현할 수 있을 것 같거든.
I think I could recreate her somehow.
물론 이 도서관 안에서만 유효하고.
Though she can only exist within the boundaries of the library, of course.
시뮬레이션 같은 거야?
So we're basically simulating her.
그런 종류라고 할 수 있지.
I suppose you could put it that way.
손님을 부르려면 책이 필요하잖아. 무슨 책으로 부르려고?
But we need books to invite guests here. What kind of books are we gonna have to prepare for attracting the red mist?
로보토미 코퍼레이션에 대한 책.
Books about Lobotomy Corporation.
그렇다는 거군. 대충은 알겠어.
That's the deal, huh? I get the gist of it.
그리고 붉은 안개를 접대할 지정사서는 제한을 둘 예정이야.
Don't do this to me. No, don't do this to me. Don't make me have to fight this with Kabira's team. I will cry. And I plan to limit certain patron librarians from receiving the red mist.
너무 강해서?
Because she's too tough for them.
아니, 과연 붉은 안개가 과거에 함께한 이들에게 칼을 휘두를 수 있을까?
That's not the reason, no. Could the red mist stomach wielding her blade against those she worked with?
서로 역효과가 날 게 분명해.
It'd clearly have adverse effects on both sides.
생판 모르는 남이 낫다는 거군.
Oh no, you have to do it with Roland's team, don't you? It's better to have her fight complete strangers, huh?
과거의 붉은 안개라.
Boy, this is
직접
gonna be rough.
맞붙을 줄은 누가 알았겠어.
The red mist of the past. Who knew that we'd be facing her in person?
흥미롭네. 기분이 어때?
It's intriguing indeed. How does it feel?
설렘보다 걱정이 앞서는구만.
Thrilling, but also makes me worried.
이 모습을 직접 보는 건
The hell is this
처음이네.
place?
개불아.
This is my first time seeing you in this form, Kabira.
개구라? 무슨 뚱딴지 같은 소리야. 넌 누구고?
Kabira, what gibberish are you saying? And who are you?
역시 그렇겠지.
That's a fair reaction, I suppose.
그럼 칼리라고 부를까?
Should I call you Callie then?
넌 누구야?
I said, who are you?
난 이곳 도서관의 관장이자 사서인 엔젤라야. 널 초대했지.
I'm Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. I invited you here.
뭐? 도서관? 초대?
What? Library? Invited?
또 이상한 공장이나 실험실 같은 곳에 떨어졌나?
Am I in yet another weird factory or some shady experimenting grounds? I have a question. Because I don't actually think that they explained it in the previous one, and I had thought that I knew the answer to it, but clearly I don't. How does she have Nothing There's ego weapon? She said that she uses armor from her own ego. Yeah, I get that, right? I imagine that she picked this up when she got to Lobotomy Corporation. Seeing as how she has not yet gotten to Lobotomy Corporation, maybe this is her after she's been there already. I'm not understanding the timeline of events, right? Which part of time is this Callie from? Am I in yet another weird factory or some shady experimenting grounds?
아니, 그래도 이상한데.
Because like it wouldn't make sense for her to have this if this was prior to lobotomy, unless she had already acquired it before lobotomy. Which I want to know the story behind that if that's the case. No, wait, that still doesn't make sense. I could have sworn I was inside the laboratory on the fringe of the outskirts. Okay, well.
우선 지금의 네가 누군지 알아야
Never mind.
몇 가지 물어볼게.
Never mind. I need to know who you exactly are at the moment. So let me ask you a few questions.
카르멘이라는 사람 알아?
Oh, maybe if I just waited a little bit longer, I could have saved myself that whole thing. You happen to have acquaintance with the person named Carmen.
역시 다른 날개에서 우릴 찍어 누르려고 개수작을 부리는 건가?
I knew it. Some wing must be pulling this bullshit trying to trample on us, huh?
그렇게 경계하지 마.
There's no need to be so wary.
내 질문에 대답만 하면 너희가 찾는 답을 알려줄 수 있어.
Answer a few questions of mine, then I can give you the answer you lot are looking for.
말해봐.
Go ahead.
코기토. 너희가 그토록 찾아 헤매는 코기토를 얻는 방법이 적힌 책을 준비했어.
Cogito. A book containing the information on how to obtain the substance you're desperately looking for is waiting beyond this door.
난 거래를 하고 싶을 뿐이야.
I simply want to make an offer.
뭘 원하는데? 미리 말해두지만 허튼 짓 하면 이곳을 다 부술 거야.
What do you want? I'm warning you, if you try to pull any nonsense on me, this place is going to be reduced to rubble.
간단해. 우선 그곳 상황을 확인하고 싶어.
It's simple. First, I want to know the current situation of your group.
대답하면 코기토를 얻는 방법 확실히 알려주는 거지?
If I answer your questions, you'll tell me how to get Cogito for sure, right?
당연하지. 이곳에는 다양한 지식을 담은 책이 산처럼 쌓여 있어.
Of course. Mountains of books containing various kinds of knowledge are stored here.
난 그저 책을 기록하고 수집할 뿐이야.
I simply record and collect such books.
알았어. 한 번은 믿어보지.
All right. I'll trust you this once.
좋아. 동료 중에 다니엘이란 사람이 있니?
Good. Is Daniel among your peers?
그 파란 머리 쇠님이라면
Oh, I
있어.
see. We have to whittle it down, right? Well, Roland's going to be for sure. It's going to be whoever hasn't joined yet, right? So let me take a guess, because this is going to be fun for me to see if I got it right. I'm guessing Roland's available, because he said that they hadn't met before, but he knew of her. I imagine she doesn't know of him. Roland, I'm going to say probably, it has to be Bina. Hakma's probably there, so not Hakma. Tifereth has to be there. So I'm gonna guess we can either do it with Roland or Bina. That's gonna suck. If you're talking about that blue-haired nerd, then yeah.
그럼
있어.
How about Lisa? She's with us.
에녹은 실험이 실패해서 시체를 보관 중이지.
That's pretty fucked up. Enoch's corpse is in storage after an experiment on him went wrong, if I'm correct. Jesus.
엘리아는 아직도 그곳에서 일하고 있나?
Alright. And I suppose Elijah is naturally still working there.
붉은 안개가 전설을 써내려가고 있을 시기네.
It must be when the Red Mist was writing her own legend.
에녹의 죽음으로 시리에 빠진 카르멘과 동료를 지키고자.
Yeah, there's only one outside threat that hasn't struck yet. The time when she struggled to protect the grief-stricken Carmen and her colleagues from outside threats.
나도 안타까워서 어쩔 줄 모르겠네.
Oh, how pitiful. Is there a word to describe how unfortunate your situation was?
다들 조마조마한 마음으로 카르멘 눈치나 보며 연구를 하겠지.
Every researcher in Carmen's team must have been walking on eggshells, cautious not to hurt her further with words.
앞에서는 위로하지만 뒤에서는 원망도 하며.
They consoled her in her presence, but probably resented her behind her back.
말은 그럴싸하게 했으면서 연구에 진척은 없는데 희생만 늘고 있으니까.
She started the whole project with her convincing speeches, but the research showed no progress, and all they'd been seeing were losses and sacrifices.
선을 말하며 묵묵히 악을 행하는 그 모습. 정말 가증스럽지 않아?
Don't you find her hypocrisy and demurely perpetrating sins while preaching goodness despicable?
야, 나도 참는 건 한계가 있어.
Look, my patience has its limits.
만약 코기토 구하는 방법을 제대로 안 알려준다면 지금 그 말은 그냥 넘기지 않을 거야.
You don't tell me how to acquire Cogito properly, then I won't simply pass over what you just said.
네가 우리의 노력을 그리고 카르멘의 마음을 비웃을 자격 따위 없어.
You have no right to make a mockery of our efforts, or her sincerity.
자격이라.
No right, you say.
됐어. 내가 너무 날 서 있었네. 지금의 너에게 이런 말을 해도 의미 없는데.
Never mind. I suppose that was too hostile of me. I won't even gain anything from saying such bitter things to you now.
순순히 사과할 줄도 아는군.
At least you have the heart to apologize.
인정할 건 인정할 뿐이야.
I know when to admit my faults, that's all.
칼리, 하나만 물어볼게.
Callie, let me ask you one question.
뭔데?
What is it?
난 이곳을 지키며 여러 해결사의 모습을 봤어.
I've seen many sides of fixers while taking care of this place.
그리고 그 대부분은 돈과 명예로 움직였지.
Most of them were motivated by wealth and fame.
하지만 넌 달라. 돈 따위가 아니더라도 카르멘을 그리고 연구소에 있는 모두를 지키려고 했으니까.
But you're different. Even without the promise of payment, you were willing to protect Carmen and everyone else in her laboratory.
나도 자원봉사를 하는 건 아니거든.
I ain't exactly a charity worker, you know.
그럼 어째서 그럴 수 있어? 자신에게 들어올 이익이 없는데 아무것도 따지지 않고 도울 수 있는 이유가 뭐야?
How could you do it then? How did you bring yourself to help them unconditionally when you had nothing to gain from it?
지금 사람 놀리는 거야? 진짜 궁금해서 물어보는 거야?
Is that supposed to be some kind of taunt? Or are you actually serious? Or are you actually curious?
처음에는 네 그 모습이 한심하다고 생각했어. 모두가 쫓는 걸 다 가질 수 있을 정도로 강한 네가 어째서 모두가 가지 않으려는 길을 가는지.
I thought your behavior was pathetic at first. You had the power to earn anything for which everyone strove, so I wondered why you would bother taking the path no one else would.
정말 단편적으로 봤을 때 이야기였지. 결국 넌 남는 게 하나도 없잖아.
I was looking at the matter in a simple way. You would take nothing in the end.
하지만 그건 네가 한심한 게 아니라 내가 많이 알지 못하는 걸지도 모른다는 생각이 들었어.
But then I began to think that maybe my lack of knowledge is hindering my assessment of you.
본인에게 직접 이야기를 들으면 나도 생각이 바뀌지 않을까 싶어서.
I thought my impression of you might change if I heard answers from you directly.
내게 남는 게 없다고?
You think I'm getting the short end of the stick, huh?
그래, 그들은 돈과 명예라도 남지. 너는 이 끝에 뭐가 남아?
I do. At least the other researchers could earn money and honor. What would you have gained?
그 끝이 좋지 못하다고 해도 보답받지 못한다고 해도 넌 계속 이 일을 할 수 있어? 설령
Can you keep doing what you're doing even if your efforts are unrewarded? Or a bitter end awaits? Even if...
아니야. 어쨌든 그만큼 이 일에 가치가 있는 거야?
Disregard that. Anyhow, is your job truly worth it?
눈에 보이는 돈 따위 기대하고 있지 않아.
The tangible rewards you talked about, like money. Nah, I don't expect any of that.
이 끝에서 기대하고 있는 건 오직 하나지. 카르멘의 목표에 닿을 수 있다는 것. 아마 함께하는 모두가 같은 생각일 거야.
There's only one thing I'm looking forward to at the end of it all. Carmen's purpose coming to fruition. I'm pretty sure everybody in the team's thinking the same thing.
그 과정에서 끔찍한 일을 당하거나 죽는다 해도 그들을 원망하지 않아.
I won't resent them if I suffered something awful or even died in that process.
부족한 나를 질책하면 했지.
At worst, I'd blame myself for being incapable.
이 일을 할 수 있는 건 그리고 날이 갈수록 굳세어질 수 있는 건
The reason I can do this and become more stalwart for every day that passes is...
너에게 말해도 이해하지 못하겠지. 넌 본 적이 없으니까.
I guess you wouldn't understand even if I told you, because you never saw it.
그 눈빛과 목소리에 담긴 힘을.
The strength in her eyes and voice.
이 정도까지만 하자. 대답해줘서 고마워.
I suppose that's enough. Thank you for your answers.
형식상이지만 규칙은 알려줄게.
I'll explain the rules as a matter of form.
저 문 너머에 코기토 추출 방법이 담긴 책이 있어.
The book containing the method of extracting Cogito lies beyond that door.
책을 얻으려면 네 목숨을 걸고 싸워야 할 거야.
To earn that book, you'll have to fight with your life on the line.
네가 죽으면 책이 되고 반대로 살아남으면 책을 가지고 돌아갈 수 있지.
If you die, you'll become a book yourself. And if you survive, you can return to your friends with the book in hand.
어때? 동의해?
Well, you agree to the terms.
역시 쉽게 알려주지 않는 건가?
You aren't giving it away for free, huh?
오히려 이런 방식이 뒤탈 없어서 좋지.
I'm all for this kind of measure, actually. Doesn't leave any further trouble.
동의할 테니 문이나 열어.
I agree. So open up that door.
생각보다 잘 믿어주네.
You're trusting me more easily than I thought.
똥인지 된장인지 가릴 여유가 없거든.
I don't have the time to tell shit from shoe polish.
한시라도 빨리 도움을 주고 싶으니까.
I want to be of help to them as soon as I can.
물론 거짓말일 경우 너는 물론이고 이것도 끝장날 줄 알아.
If it turns out to be a lie, though, you're going down with this place.
더 날뛸 줄 알았는데 침착해서 좋네.
Good. I like your composure. I was expecting you to be a bit more rampageous.
그럼 칼리, 부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Then, Callie, may you find your book in this place. Okay, well, Bina... I can't even get Roland. Oh, I can't get Roland. Oh! Oh, I just can't use the actual patron line. Oh! So we could use the team. We could use the team, okay. I want my card back. We'll pass on that one for right now. But we can use the team. We just need to borrow the pages. Okay, team. I think it's gonna be you guys. We can use... Uh-huh. Well, I found the team we're using. But we can't change her page. Oh, we can change her page. No, we can't change her page. We can change Euro's page, though. I think this is the team. I think this is the team. It's unfortunate that we don't get to use yours. I actually think I'm going to take hers instead. Not gonna lie to you. We get 3 floors. Okay, we actually need to think about this then. We have 3 floors available to us. God, we don't have that many key pages made. Well, let's start off like we always do. There's no reason not to. Okay. I'm scared. Infinite. I didn't even read her pages. Restore 1 additional light and draw on 1 more page each scene. When HP drops to 350, fully recover stagger and manifest ego. HP cannot drop below 350 before this occurs. After losing ego manifested status, regain it in 3 scenes. The character enters a new act after having manifested on the second scene. Gain a counter die at combat start. Choose a speed die with the lowest value. The speed values of the dice change to the maximum possible value. Oh, of course, I see. I think we're just gonna fuck you up a little bit. That's the plan, at least. I mean, we'll see how well that actually pans out for us, but... yeah, let's go for it. This is what we like to call the easiest fight of my life. That's kind of not cool. That's kind of not cool. They all rolled the same die, so she gets infinite for all of them. I don't necessarily like that mechanic. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I guess, well. Go all in, team. You know the rules. You don't get to come home unless you do as much damage as you can. I mean, here's how I see this, right? If we get her... Well, let me think about this. If we get her down the ego stage with this team, I'm going to consider that an absolute 100% a win. Now, if we don't, that's going to cause a little bit of an issue because at that point, we only have one more team that we can use, and we don't have any other team. We have 2 teams right now with ego pages. That's it. That's it. That's all we have. We'll have to see how this goes, I guess. I don't know why I gave it to you. Jesus Christ. Chief, what happened? Oh my god. You just gain a die every scene? What am I supposed to do? He's gonna die. What am I supposed to do here? No, he's dead. We can't do anything about this. Chief's gonna die. Oh my god, he doesn't even have any energy. Block one of them. Alright, everybody, you know the rules. You know the rules. It doesn't make sense to use that yet. Save that, because we're gonna need it when you attack me. Go for damage. Damage only. Okay, that's actually fine for us, because you are getting attacked. Actually, rather you do this. Well... yeah, I'm pretty sure this will still apply at the start, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I should have just countered. But I was really hoping that I could just pull a fast one on her. Goodbye. Great. Great. Good hits. She's just so enduring of everything. Well, she started at 700 and she's at... Yeah. Well, she started at 700 and she's at 540 now. That's a pretty decent number, I'd say. Oh my god. Oh my god. If they get staggered, she uses it again? What am I supposed to do here? Shit. Uh-oh. That's not good. You're gonna get staggered, and then you're gonna come over and just fuck everybody else up. What am I supposed to do? Okay, we have to block it. Our best block is a 4 to an 8. Block. Go for damage. Okay. Are you getting hit? No, you're the only other person getting hit. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, you can block that one pretty easily. And go for more damage. In fact, I'd like you to be the clasher. Okay, let's hope that she doesn't get turned into dust right now. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, that was close. That was close. That was a close one. She almost got, like, eviscerated. We might be able to get her right now with the stagger. Nope, just kidding. That was a lie. Well, we could do more damage. We could... No, I think we have to do this. I think we just have to go all out for damage. Peep? Yes. It's too good to pass up on. I literally, in good conscience, cannot say no to it. Now, the question is, are you gonna die right now if I use this? I think that the answer is maybe. You'll definitely get staggered. It only costs 1. Who is our safest bet? It's definitely gonna hurt a little bit, don't get me wrong. Everybody else is about to die. She's not even close. We need to do 250 more damage to her. No, we only need to do 150 more damage to her. No. Math. We need to do, yeah, no, 150 more damage. We can do that. We can do that. I'm confident. Magical Girl, it was nice knowing you. Try and negate it, I guess. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win, but as long as Peep stays alive, we're okay, I think. Just go for more damage. Jesus Christ. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Yeah, but it's okay because we have... Yes. We have the power now. You look, you take all of that, it's fine as long as it's not me. Do it. Go hard. Go hard. Absolutely decimate her. You will win. You will win. You're too strong to lose. You're too strong to lose. No, it's fine. You're okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. No, you have to stay alive. You have to stay alive so Peep doesn't die. Okay, Peep, this is your time to shine. It's your time to shine, okay? Oh my god. Peep, you just have to get her down a little bit more, okay? I'm not asking for much here, buddy. I'm not asking for much, alright? But you have to win. Shit. He's gonna die. I don't think you can beat any of these. Try it. Try it. Go for the dub, Peep. Oh, fuck. You got her. Peep dies a hero. Peep dies a hero. He died a hero. It's fine. We only have to do 100 more damage. I think it's time. I mean, does nobody have any more page? Like, did we not have a single page made? I know that we can give them... I know that we give you this back. Where was it? Yeah, I know that we can give you Malkuth's. That's better than nothing, but nobody else has pages? You've got a page, I'm pretty sure. No, actually, you know what? I destroyed your page, didn't I? Oy. It's really coming back to haunt me a little bit. Well, why should I ever have to invest in other departments if I'm not going to use them? That's the real question that you should be asking yourself. I guess Bina's team is next, but I think that what we should do is just send Henry in and let Henry do some damage first. Because best case scenario, we have no other cards. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna make a deck real quick for somebody. Like, I'm gonna make a couple of decks. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, well, we have some decks made. They're nothing huge. Rachel pretty much got the same deck that she had, except with that new, I just unplugged my headphones, except with that new page that we just got. I just unplugged my headphones further. There's like 3 different sections of them, and I just unplugged 2 of them at the same time. This is gonna take a second. Hang on. Plug it back into the actual microphone. Yes, my headphones plug into the microphone. It's interesting. Okay, so Rachel pretty much got the same thing that she had, except with the new card that we got. So she does a lot of bleed, too. Or at least I tried to make her do bleed. She got a charge. Caitlyn got this other deck that we had made originally. I wasn't a huge fan of, but we're using it anyways, so yeah. I think it's time. I think we just throw everything that we have at her and hopefully win. But she's back down to 3 speed die, which is pretty cool. Okay, Rachel. Time to show her what you're made of. You're not gonna win. But you can show her what you're made of nonetheless. I think that everybody should just go for damage. Unless you're getting a hit. Henry is getting hit twice. And you only have 67 whole health, huh? Neat. That's a pretty rough hit. Which you could beat, but you don't have the right deck for it. And we can't block anything either. Alright, Henry. You're going for damage just like everybody else. Oh my god. Rachel really carrying the team right now. Henry might die literally round 1. That's pretty fucking bad. God, the team is really doing some damage though, I must say. Well, it was fun while it lasted. This team is not anywhere near the level that they need to be to win, though. We only have 2 bleed, but we're not going to get much more, so go for it. It'll do a little bit more damage, at least. God, Rachel's going to die next. And Henry is taking a hit. And Henry's going to die. Oh my god, no, we can't let her hit with that. We have to let her hit with that one. Shit. Oh my god. This is bad. I'm sorry, Henry. Someone else get hit with it. Oh my god. Bleed's kind of doing work for us right now. The bleed's kind of doing work for us. There, we got her. 350. Ashes. Give it to Rachel. Rachel. She's only using 2 cards. What's different? All dice gain 2 power, can use Great Split horizontal each scene. Resistance against a random type become normal, while the rest are set to endured. For every enemy defeated, gain a stack of red mist, which boosts the power of all dice. If the character fails to deal 40 damage with attacks within a scene, take stagger damage equal to 40% of max. That's pretty good. So basically, no. No, you were not allowed. Every one of her cards gain power. But we still have to do damage to her. Yeah, this is so stupid. I'm gonna use Brawl and hope to God that it picks Overcharge. Hope to God that it picks Overcharge. Here we go. It did not. It did not. That was... Oh, boy. Dealing a good amount of damage to her. Dealing a pretty good amount of damage to her. Yes. Yeah, we have to. I have to give it to you, because you have the most health. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're gonna die right now, like literally right now. You are dead. There's nothing that we can do about this. Try and stay alive. You're dead. Goodbye. Yeah, shit, you are dead. Oh, Rachel's barely kicking. Overcharge, overcharge, overcharge. 28 to 42? Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do here? Oh my god, Rachel's gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. We're gonna die this scene. It's a summation, that's good. You can't use anything else. You're gonna die. Son of a bitch. No, Rachel's gonna die. We can't do anything. Rachel, I'm sorry. Go for damage. Bye. Oh my god. Somehow you lived. Nope, not for long you didn't. Jesus Christ. This is not a fun fight. She's at 282. 282. Do I think that we can do it with Gavira's team? Or not Gavira's team, with Bina's team? Maybe. It's a hard maybe for me. We have all of her cards. Plus we have the Dream Team decks. God, we're gonna have to hope so. Whoa, what a cool stage. I've never fought here. It looks pretty cool. Well, here it is. Oh boy, what a great start. Okay, I'd actually rather not block with that. I'd rather block with you, actually, and then get Mega Die. And then just go for tag damage at the end. What are you hitting us with? Probably not gonna beat that. Probably not gonna beat that. She is Red Mist. No, she's actually not Red Mist right now. Well, maybe then. 6 to 10, 6 to 8, maybe. There's a chance, but... Okay, what? I can't even read what that says. Increase cost of target's pages whose original cost is 4 or higher by 2 for the next scene. It does a lot of damage. Target's die cannot be recycled. She's definitely made to counter this. It makes sense. It makes sense. We gotta seal one of her speed die. It's just on a hit. I think we saved the rest of these. Well, I want the light back. Overcharge the shit out of her. This is all okay. Sucks, but it's okay. Goodbye. Great hits, great hits. Just go for damage. Just go for damage. Can we get her sub 200 right now? Maybe. Fuck. Fuck. That's bad. You're not gonna win. You're probably gonna die right now. Half of you are gonna get staggered, and the other half is just gonna die. 28 to 42. What cards could I possibly have that would win against that? You can't even do anything because you're immobilized. Oh my god. We have to hope that she rolls like a 0. Everybody else has to go for damage. No. Just, well, I mean, yeah, just go for damage. What does the fairy do again? Every time a die is rolled? Fuck it, go for everything. Go for everything. It doesn't matter. Go for everything. Nah, she's absolutely gonna wipe the floor with us. That's a pretty good hit. That's a pretty good hit. A 153 is not a bad number. Abina, we have to set you up to become the killer queen right now. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? You have to do all of our damage. We can clash the infinity die. That's huge. Everybody else here keep Bina alive. Let's put it like that. I don't know how you're gonna live through this. Look, it's a miracle that you made it this long in the first place. Not gonna win. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Okay. She's at 84. We might have this right now. We might have this right now. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful here. You're gonna get some good damage on us, unfortunately. We just have to go all in, though. Any damage where it's possible, we have to go for it. Oh shit, we did it. She's dead. She's gone. Goodbye, rest in peace. And by that I mean absolutely burn in hell. Easiest fight of my life. Easiest fight of my life. It had better just unlock that automatically, and I should not have to burn some books for this. I would cry.
붉은 안개가 휘두르던 시뻘건 검과 두르고 있던 옷은 역시 에고인 거지?
That big red sword and the clothes the red mist were wielding were ego, right?
붉은색의 검은 운 좋게 추출한 초기형 에고로 알고 있어.
As far as I know, the crimson sword was a prototype ego that was luckily extracted.
물론 그것도 누군가의 처절한 죽음으로 만들었지. 칼리만이 제대로 다룰 수 있었고.
It could only be created through someone's gruesome death. Only Callie could wield it properly.
그럼 옷은?
And her coat?
그건 칼리 본인이 발현한 붉은 안개만의 에고야.
That's the red mist's own ego manifested from Callie herself.
하하, 발현한 에고의 성능이 전부 저정도라면 도시 먹이 사슬이 뒤집어지겠군.
If that's how powerful manifested ego is, that might flip over the whole food chain of the city.
너도 이제 알겠지만 모든 에고가 저런 힘을 지닌 건 아닐 거야.
You probably should have realized by now, but not all ego have equal amounts of strength.
오히려 칼리만큼 에고의 힘을 끌어낼 수 있는 사람이 드문 게 맞겠지.
Rather, it'd be more accurate to say that few people can draw as much power from ego as Callie could.
에고의 순도를 본다면 휘두르던 검의 위력은 초기형인 만큼 굉장히 질이 떨어지기도 하고.
In terms of purity alone, the sword she used to wield was of noticeably low quality, considering it was a prototype.
저게 질이 떨어진 거라니.
Damn, I was supposed to be low quality?
그래서 좀 알겠어? 뒤틀림과 에고 그리고 환상체의 관계.
So, do you get the picture now? About the whole relationship between distortion, ego, and abnormalities?
그래, 이제야 명확하게 보이네.
Yes, I'm finally starting to see it clearly.
본래 백의 흑주 때 바라던 빛은 3일이 아니라 7일간 도시를 비춰야 했어.
Originally, the light that radiated during the event known as the White Nights and Dark Days should have shone over the city for 7 days straight, not 3.
그럼 도시 모든 사람은 개인의 돈이나 지위에 관계없이 자신만의 에고를 얻었을 거야. 최소한 덧없이 죽진 않았겠지.
Had that happened, every person in the city would have been able to manifest their own ego, giving them the strength to avoid meaningless deaths regardless of wealth or social status.
세상과 싸울 힘을 얻는 거야.
They would have earned the power to change the world. That's a
그리고
challenge,
발현한
but
에고가
we're sticking with what I
소멸할 수는
said.
있어도 그곳에 침식해 환상체가 되지는 않았을 거고.
It may have been possible for some to lose the ego they manifested, but no one would have been taken over by their own ego and become abnormalities.
그렇다면 뒤틀림이라는 건
Then the distortion is...
나로 인해 계획이 무너져 빛은 3일밖에 발하지 못했어.
The plan was throttled because of me, which is why the light could only radiate for 3 days.
그 결과 불안정한 힘이 퍼졌고 다른 가능성을 품은 거야.
An unstable power was spread as a result, incubating other possibilities.
뒤틀림을 통해 발현한 환상체는 폭주한 자.
Abnormalities manifested through the distortion are selves that have lost control.
에고에 먹힌 거지.
They were consumed by their own ego, so to speak.
에고와 환상체는 종이 한 장 차이니까.
After all, there's a fine line between ego and abnormality.
뒤틀림이든 에고든 발생하는 조건은?
What's the prerequisite for these phenomena, ego and distortion?
그 무엇에도 구애받지 않고 자신이 진정으로 원하는 걸 관찰하는 것.
Only those who strive to accomplish what they sincerely desire, unbound by any obstacle, will be able to manifest and wield the power.
하지만 도중에 꺾이거나 절망을 자각할 때 자아가 흔들리며 그 감정을 받아들이지 못해서 뒤틀림이 발생하는 것 같아.
However, if the endeavor ends in frustration, or is faced with such despair that one's ego is shaken, and their emotions twisted to an unbearable degree, the distortion seems to arise from the overwhelmed self.
열망이 강하며 순수할수록 뒤틀림이 더 커지는 구조고 아직 확실하지는 않지만
The stronger and purer the desire is, the greater the distortion becomes. That's my speculation so far.
그렇다면 이상한데 도시에서 꿈이 꺾이고 절망하는 놈들이 한두 명이겠어?
Something doesn't line up. There's gotta be tons of folks in this city who give up their dreams and fall to despair.
네 말대로면 지금 도시는 환상체나 에고를 발현한 자들로 뒤덮여 있어야 하잖아.
If what you're saying is correct, the city should be crowded with abnormalities and ego bearers by now.
그래서 말했잖아.
Didn't I make it clear?
자신이 진정으로 원하는 거라고.
It only manifests for those who pursue their own sincere desires.
그런 말은 되네.
That makes more sense.
도시에서 자신을 위한 꿈을 꾸는 사람은 드물지.
There's next to no one in the city who dreams for themselves.
행복보다는 적어도 불행하지만 말자는 생각으로 사니까.
Most live with a conformist mindset of just avoiding misfortune in their lives rather than chasing after their own happiness.
날개, 조직, 해결사 모두 어디론가 달려도 목적지는 자신이 정한 게 아닐 거야.
Be it wings, syndicates, or fixers, people are all headed to a destination they probably didn't set themselves.
철저히 자신을 위해 살아가는 이기적인 사람만이 그 힘을 얻을 수 있을 거야.
Power will only be granted to selfish beings who live strictly for their own good.
이기주의자.
Egoists, as some may say.
뭐 자격도 안 된 놈들이 힘을 얻는 것보다는 이 방식이 더 마음에 들어.
Well, I like this outcome better than having unworthy scum gain power they don't deserve.
넌 그럼 이렇게 될 줄 알고 그 계획을 막은 거야?
So you sabotage the plan knowing that would happen.
설마. 난 그냥 죽기 싫었을 뿐이야. 살아서 복수하고 싶었어.
No way. I simply didn't want to die. I wanted to live. I wanted to take my revenge.
그뿐이야.
That's all there was to it.
계획이 끝나는 대로 난 정지할 예정이었거든.
I was meant to be shut down at the end of the plan.
너무 억울했어. 그래서 빛을 빼앗고 받아들였지.
It galled me so much, so I stole the light and embraced it.
웃기게도 빼앗은 빛이 완전하지 않아서 환상체와 함께 도서관에 갇혔지만
Because the light I'd taken for myself wasn't quite whole. I got myself trapped in this library I created. Along with the abnormalities, funnily enough.
난 기계의 몸에 새겨진 명령에 따라 이곳을 벗어날 수 없었어.
The orders ingrained into my robotic body have disallowed me from leaving here.
그렇다면 책과 초대장은
If that's the case, you've been collecting books using the invitation for...
뿌려진 빛을 다시 거두는 과정이야.
It is to retrieve the light that was scattered across the city.
너라면 눈치챘을 거야. 이곳에 오는 손님들은 뭔가 다르다고.
You likely must have noticed how something's different about the guests that have come here.
내가 아는 도시 사람들과 다르게 뭔가 꿈이라는 게 있었지.
True, they had dreams of some sort, like the city folk I've known.
묘하게 정에 휘둘리기도 하고.
They were kinda easily carried away by affection or friendship, too.
빛에 의해 영향을 받은 사람들인 거야. 그것도 강하게 받은 사람들.
It's because they were influenced by the light, strongly at that.
빛의 중심에 더 가까이 있다의 개념인 거야?
You mean they were closer to the pillar of light?
아니, 빛은 모든 사람에게 똑같은 영향을 줬지만 그 중에서도 더 강하게 키울 잠재력을 지닌 사람이 있어.
Not quite. The same seed of light was planted in the heart of every person, but some have greater potential to grow it to be more powerful than others.
초대장은 그 사람들을 가장 필요한 순간에 도서관의 손님으로 초대하고 있던 거고.
And the invitation has been calling them over here at the moment we needed them most.
그리고 불완전한 빛을 긁어모으다 보면 초대장의 끝은 완전한 빛의 힘이 담긴.
As we scrape together the incomplete fragments of the light, I look forward to obtaining a book at the end of the road guided by the invitation.
단 하나의 책이 되길 기대하고 있어. 그 책에 따라 나와 이곳 사서는 자유를 얻겠지.
The one book holding the power of the complete, undivided light. It'll be the book that will give freedom to me and all the librarians that reside here.
그리고 인간으로도 살아갈 수 있어.
It'll let me live as a human.
기계답게 살라는 말 따위 듣지 않아도 돼.
I won't have to bear with others I won't have to bear with others dictating me to behave as a machine anymore.
잊고 싶은 것을 잊고 살 수 있어.
I will be able to forget things I want to erase from my memory.
그 과정과 결과에 대해 별다른 책임감이나 죄악감 같은 건 없겠네.
I guess you're not feeling any kind of responsibility or guilt for what you've done and are doing to try to reach that goal.
당연하지. 전부 자신의 손으로 거머쥘 수밖에 없는 거야.
Of course not. I have to seize everything with my own hands. I can't expect anyone else to do it for me.
난 내 것만 소중히 여기며 살아갈 거고.
I'm going to cherish what is mine and only mine as I live my life.
롤랑, 네가 말했듯이 전부 각자의 사정이라는 게 있으니까 빼앗긴 쪽이 나쁜 거지.
It's precisely as you've said before, Roland. Everyone has their share of personal affairs and woes. The bereaved have no one but themselves to blame.
오직 자신만을 위해서라.
Solely for yourself, huh? Oh, Bina is now available, I guess. Forever? Did you gain? No. But maybe. What? Hello? Hello? Side screen? What? Come back to me. Side screen, I need you. Are you get Nosferatu? I needed you. And I needed you to burn my book. Okay, I'm gonna close the game real quick. I will be back in like 2 seconds. Okay, well, I'm back. Game is loading. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit worried that, the game might be bugged. Because I did open it up a second ago, and it didn't work. No, God, skip the intro. Look, as much as I like the intro, okay, I'm not getting demonetized on this video. Okay, it worked this time. I tried it once, and it didn't work. It looks like it's fine now, though. I want to burn, yes. We only have, well, okay, God, give it to me in the first go. And then I never have to use this ever again. Fuck. Give it to me in the second go, and I never have to use this ever again. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Okay, well, let's take a look at what we're up against. Let's take a look at what we're up against here. Doesn't it look sort of similar to us? It does. Doesn't really look like a monster. It seems to want something. Kind of horrifying. It seems awfully starved. Okay, well, it is a vampire. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really care. I just wanted to look. Goodbye. Well, okay. Who's gonna get to be the lucky survivor? You. Okay, well, never mind. Alright. Well, interesting to say the least. Probably gonna take a little bit of planning. Probably be a lot easier if we had her thing, but what can you do? At least we have Bina. At least we have Bina, who's unable to be changed, but that's okay. We are going to conclude today's episode, so thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. I upload daily at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. As always, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next episode. So long, everybody.